Good evening, South Fork family. I know it's been 2 weeks since we had a medical update, so I hope you've missed me, but we thought it would be good to skip a week. Thankfully, there's good things that are happening in our community. Our potential peak of COVID cases and really didn't happen, didn't materialize. It sort of flattened off. Our system has not been overwhelmed. The storm is passing us, and that's a good thing. We're still saddened by the loss of Liz Messick, and heartbroken that the Messick family is enduring this. But this is something that many of our brothers and sisters around the country and world, and friends and neighbors are enduring, some in really pretty profound ways in the larger cities. And so we're mindful of them, and yet we're thankful that we've been spared this. We're still in a time of uncertainty. Several weeks ago, that uncertainty had a name, and it was fear. We were worried that our system was going to be overwhelmed. Something might happen to us. And now we've sort of moved into a different time, and our uncertainty now has a different name, and it's really doubt. Will our businesses reopen? Will our schools reopen? Will our jobs be there when we get through this? How do we engage in our communities again? So many uncertainties, so much doubt. And this is normal. This is human. This is how we engage. And let me just stop. I forgot. I should have done this at the beginning. Let's see here. Let me get this on here because, well, isn't this pretty, huh? Now, I'm not doing this as a gimmick. One of the challenges, one of the doubts that we deal with as a leadership is, will this virus come back? Will our health and community and resources be taxed again? And one way we've chosen to try to prevent that is by masking the city. This will be a campaign that you'll see, and we're going to ask everyone when they're out in public to put on one of these masks. And this is one that one of my colleagues has developed that actually our own Sarah Maxwell works for the Renfro company, which is manufacturing these. And she might have a job for you if you're looking for, as they're looking for help putting these together, as they've tried to meet the orders that are coming in for these masks. And I'm going to encourage all of us to be good citizens and wear a mask when we're out in public. It shows the world that we care, that we love each other, that we're concerned about each other's health. And this is going to be an important behavior for all of us in the weeks and months ahead. One of the, and I think as I've concluded my medical update each week, I've kind of tried to give you something to do. Obviously, wearing the mask is an action. But I was thinking about Christ as he was a young man wrestling with this uncertainty called doubt early in his life. In Matthew chapter 4, we read about how he is out in the desert alone, hungry, tired, a lot of uncertainty. And I'm sure there was a lot of doubt welling up in his mind. 40 days in the wilderness is a tough time. And Satan twisted that and tried to kind of co-opt him, use that doubt to conquer him, and he didn't. The tools that we've learned from Scripture to trust and to pray, and to hope, I'm sure were the tools that Christ himself used when he was there in that wilderness. And this evening, I'm going to sort of call on you to use those same tools, but I'm going to actually ask you to consider them in a different way. Yes, trust in God and your leaders and those of us that are trying to help do the right thing. Yes, pray and pray fervently. And yes, hope in a future that is better, that is promised by God. But I want you to put on another hat and be the trustworthy person. That person that's your family, your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers can trust to do the right thing. I want you to be the person who can be prayed to, not because of your God, no, not at all, but God listens to our prayers. And I want you to be a listener. Be the person who hears the concerns and the worries and the doubts, and is that calming, reassuring presence that God is as he hears us. And then I want you to live hopefully. Be someone who demonstrates hope every day in every way. This is a time of testing. And a friend of mine sent me a little poem that sort of reminded us that this testing time is, well, maybe it's part of God's plan. And he said, put your fears behind you, bow your head in prayer, then get up and go do your best. Focus on what you can control and let God help you. Have faith and rest assured you will pass this one of many life's tests. I hope this has been helpful for you this evening. God bless you, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon.